Hello, crypto fam, and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. In today's video, I want to talk about XRP's price action that's changing thanks to the CME futures launch. So let's get right into it today. It's one of the most amazing articles I've read, specifically because it has some good data points that's going to move us forward in the industry. All right, you guys, here's what we know. The XRP is entering a new chapter because the Chicago Mercantile Exchange finally is preparing to launch its XRP futures contract today, right? And as excitement starts building, long-term traders and prominent XRP community member AJ Allen, how this futures launch could easily influences XRP's price in the short term. And his analysis, which is why I really like it, is all about patterns and then institutional trading dynamics. So unlike spot trading, what futures is like a cash settled. So traders aren't going to own XRP. They're basically buying contracts, and they're still going to be able to profit from the up and down, just kind of like I do here with BTCC. Like, look, yesterday, you guys, we had a $750 easy win trade. It took what? Started at 1730, ended at 1852. So hour and a half just for a simple trade. And that's using the exact same concept because it's using futures. Okay. Now, Alan also did point two things that I really liked, specifically that when Bitcoin CME futures did go live in December 2017, it had first time reached its all-time high of 19,000. And then it did have a drop of 30%, you guys, but that's what BTC used to do. Now we're not even getting 4 or 5% a day. Some days we might, right? Like this was a big drop in a very short amount of time. But look, it re-ate that entire drop in no time. And that's so damn simple. And the trade I just showed you guys on BTCC, because I do have the link below, they're still giving us the 10% deposit bonus. I really freaking love using that. It's free money. But wait, I took this trade, entered from here, wrote it out here. If I would have left it longer, I would have been up about 2,000, 2,500. But it's okay. That's how trading works. And if you're interested in trading, comment below, and I'll totally send you guys the link to our school where I'm doing daily lives going over some of these numbers and how to trade. And I love trading it on XRP because XRP is very volatile. So when you're trading it with higher leverage, it's way easier to make money. But let's get back to the article. So right now, so what we know is that when it happened for BTC, it had reached its all-time high. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen right now for XRP, but it does mean to me that we're going to get a lot more stable ability from XRP, and hopefully it's going to move the price up maybe 5, 10, 20%. And you guys, this also did happen for Ethereum. In 2018, what ended up happening for Ethereum is it fell from 1,400 down to 11 after it became available. But you guys, Ethereum then made it all the way up to 5,000 a couple of years later. So it is 100% notable that when a futures contract like this comes out, there's more eyes on it, there's more people trading on it, and I actually believe that more people will end up buying it spot, specifically because now they're watching the charts more, right? So right now, XRP is trading down at around $2.38, but look at this. So from yesterday, so from last week, sorry about that, it had dropped about 13%. But then it bounced at the 61.8 percentile level, and it went from here up about 4.5% in one day. This would have been an easy trade for an easy win. And you would have been able to even notice this right here, because it did top out at the 38.2 percentile. And don't forget, Fibonacci sequences work so well in these charts. It's just... It's like part of life. Like there's the Fibonacci sequence for a reason, and it works everywhere. And I know it always works in the charts. It just takes a little bit for you to start spotting them and to start trusting them. And my recommendation is just to keep watching the charts. Another thing too you can think about here is look at this. We had a huge support, resistance, turn support again. And that's the power of literally these charts and these lines, and that's how easy it is to make money using this market. And not only from their CME launch here, also XRP's momentum is going to change into the positive. It just takes a little bit, right? And we see it from its RSI. So let's even pull that up here. Here's the RSI for XRP. When we get to the day mark, you guys, we can see it did top out here, and you would have noticed, look, it made a higher high here, but immediately took a crash. And I like that because that means that it's reloaded. That's what I tell myself anyway, right? And when an asset reloads like this with the RSI, there is now potential to go all the way up from here, maybe even back to here, which in tail is a big number, because RSI does not tell us price movement specifically. It just tells us momentum movement, right? So that's what's critical with XRP and using RSI to your advantage. So right now, my prediction is that XRP is at 239, but my prediction from where it's going from here is, since it's rebounded on the 61.8, I'm looking for it to break through this 38.2, and then I'm going to wait and see if it's going to make another all-time high from that. Now, if we want to use the fib, there it is, the trend-based fib extension, and we're going to use it from the bottom here, right? This is that first wave end, and we're going to bring it down here, and we can see it topped out here at the 1.618, and I've done this in previous videos before, and it's worked many times, you guys. Here it could get to the 2.618, which would make it $3.15, which is 100% doable. And if you are looking to long it and use leverage, BTCC actually lets us 500x leverage it. I don't recommend that if you're new to futures and don't understand it, but a lot of times I'll take 200x leverage, 150, 300x leverage. Like, for example, my BTC trade was 200x leverage, and I literally had a margin position of only, let me show you, you could even see the numbers, $249, and it profited $750. I made 3 times on the margin in under 2 hours, you guys. That's the power of trading using leverage. And I do have the BTCC link below, so definitely use that to your advantage. And like I said before, if you've got questions on trading, leave a comment below. Heck, you could even message me. I've got the Telegram on the channel listed below. And more importantly, if you are trading crypto and trading meme coins and you're still not done your meme coin taxes, fill out our link below. My company, BC Management, manages sheets and these assets for you and allows you to write off the expenses, as a lot of these other programs don't, which is why we do it. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Keep watching XRP. We're going to see some major moves, and you don't want to miss it. And what you could even do is just dollar cost average down, like I've always done in the longer time frame. And then in the shorter time frame, I try to day or swing trade some of these amazing crypto assets. Just make sure you don't risk what you're afraid to lose, and make sure you practice and you back test some of your strategies rather than just entering blindly. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just pretty good at trading, and anybody can get that good. It has taken me freaking 9 years now. So it does take time, but once you get really comfortable with it, and if you watch guys that do trade and try to see what they're doing so you can analyze what works to your advantage, you're going to make it a lot farther than make the same mistakes that we did. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got the notification bell on, and you like this video if it helped you. I'll see you guys on the next video. Just stay safe out there in these crazy markets.